Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple left the Golden Bachelorette intent on getting married and starting their life together, but their long engagement has viewers wondering if they will ever make it to the altar. Joan and Chock's shared values and experiences led them to hit it off immediately upon meeting. Both had lost their partners to cancer, and both prioritized their families above all else. While Joan's decision wasn't easy, she ultimately knew nobody could compete with Chock. Chock won Joan over in the finale by suggesting they buy a home together in New York City. Joan and Chock's love shack would serve as a midpoint as the couple split their time between Chock's home in Kansas and Joan's home in Maryland. With their logistical concerns addressed, Joan and Chock began fielding questions about their wedding plans. However, as time goes on, their answers have become more vague, drawing suspicion that Joan isn't as confident about her future with Chock as she once was. Joan and Chock revealed they aren't getting married anytime soon. Joan seems overwhelmed. Joan and Chock were clear about their plan to have a long engagement in comparison to the Golden Bachelor's Jerry Turner and Teresa Nist, who wed immediately after their season aired. But Chock recently revealed that their wedding plans are moving even more slowly than expected. Us Weekly reported on Chock's Instagram QA, where he stated the wedding wouldn't be until the end of 2025 or 2026. While a year-long engagement isn't unusual for many couples, they claim to be madly in love, so it's a bit strange that they won't settle down together. Joan's comments to the outlet were even more concerning. She claimed she doesn't want to have another thing I have to plan right now. Her attitude makes it clear her wedding is no longer a priority. This is a shocking change of heart from somebody who once found so much hope in imagining her future with Chock. Joan and Chock's NYC move still hasn't happened. It's a bad sign for their future together. It seems like Joan and Chock may have also put their New York City plans on the back burner. While shopping for a home in the city was one of the first things they did together after revealing their engagement news, Joan and Chock haven't mentioned their plans since then. Joan even traveled to Kansas after Christmas, a time she previously claimed to spend in NYC every year. Putting a halt to their plans to purchase a home together adds to concerns that Joan and Chock got swept up in their own fairy tale. It sounded fun to be constantly traveling and dividing their time between three houses, but in reality, their arrangement was not very manageable. The toll of living in different parts of the country could be straining their relationship, and they may be putting the brakes on their plans to add a third location to the mix. Joan and Chock may not have been prepared for the difficulty of merging their lives. Things got complicated after the Golden Bachelorette. Joan and Chock's time on the Golden Bachelorette was indeed a fairy tale, one that may not have prepared them for their life outside the show. When Joan and Chock fell in love, they were in the same location, without work and families pulling them apart. Now that they've returned to their regular lives, Joan and Chock have likely hit turbulence. Although Joan and Chock's children joined them for their first Thanksgiving and Christmas together, Joan hinted that merging their families has not been without complications. She and Chock both have adult children living in different states, as well as parents and in-laws. They also have careers and friends. Joan and Chock each had full lives before they met, and it might be more difficult than they anticipated to adapt to each other's worlds. Does Joan and Chock's wedding update hint at an impending breakup? Their hot romance may be cooling down. Joan and Chock's reluctance to focus on their wedding is a troubling sign. While it's understandable that they want to take their time getting to know each other, their relationship seems to be moving in the wrong direction. The finale saw Joan and Chock eager to make plans for the future, but they now both seem hesitant to commit. Joan's romance with Chock on the Golden Bachelorette was incredibly fast-paced. It would have been easy to get caught up in the excitement and glamour of the entire situation, which caused her to overlook the red flags. If Joan's having doubts about her future with Chock, it makes sense that she would be pulling back on their wedding plans. Delaying their walk down the aisle could provide them with the time they need to save their relationship, but it could also be a sign of bigger problems to come. Sources: Us Weekly, Joan Vassos, Instagram. Your rating: close 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0 tenths. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. TV show: my favorite TV shows. My watchlist. Success 3036. 6/10. The Golden Bachelorette TV PG reality. The Golden Bachelorette. This reality series offers one woman in her later years the opportunity to find love, as a group of seasoned men compete for her affection. Participants bring diverse romantic histories, seeking a meaningful connection and a chance to build a promising future together. Where to watch season: all season 1. Stream rent buy not available. Stream rent buy not available. Not available. Not available. Availability in US. Release date September 18, 2024. Main genre: reality franchises. The Bachelor Network. ABC cast: Joan Vassos, Jesse Palmer, Gary Livingston, Pascal Ibgay, Jonathan Roan, Charles Chock Chapple, Charles Ling, Keith Gordon, Guy Gansert, Jordan Heller, Mark Anderson, Daniel Romer, Gil Ramirez, Charles King, Kim Buick, Greg Lasson, Michael Stevens. Characters: The Golden Bachelorette Seasons 1. Streaming services: Hulu. Showrunner: Bennett Graebner. Expand.